Y'all niggas ain't right, boy. I swear to God. Y'all niggas ain't right.
I bet you he gonna have a smile. He gonna be. Don't be like, man. At least he enjoyed his last one.
Go into the light. Go into the light. Go into the light.
And then you don't feel you on the light. You found the light.
Y'all need the Lord.
Like, Jesus, is that you?
Like, you see him? Do you see him?
No, I don't see him. You gonna see. You gonna see hell? You gonna see one or the other.
Die.
Repent now.
Die. Y'all scandalous. Killing the old man.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Chicago Bears. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Chill, girl.
Gotta work.
Call him up.
At least 7 strokes to get something. By the end of 2019, I can do that. I can do that. That is good.
Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Nice job by the defensive front to short game. Well played, I must say.
Only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Get out.
If we had our guys,
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Right side caught by Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Oh, God damn
It's
it.
intercepted. Picked on by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard
All right, let's
line.
get some right. Let's get some right.
He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out
That's why I throw a pick to start every game in the world.
Because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
Now Rodgers. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On 1st down, Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Hey, don't come at me, girl. Yep. Shut up.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Hey, can you come play? Hey, can you come play?
In for the score. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead.
Don't judge me.
About timing there on that short slant.
I like playing the game.
Exactly right.
Talk about can I have to come outside and play?
Lambeau out to kick this one away.
No, he don't punish me.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsider.
Dang, I wish I would have stayed in there.
Yards as he's down
All
at
right,
the 15.
Well, conventional football Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Tannehill on first down. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Trent Murphy, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on third down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete.
I heard that. I heard you say that. I heard you say that. Come on, I didn't get that first down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
No way. Warmed it up, and sat there after it was just...
Hey, going ham.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now Tannehill. This is caught by Jackson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. It's brought in by Harris. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22. Tannehill now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good tackle.
Room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Sean Williams that time in on the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Play action. It's Tannehill. And, he took that thing one-handed. What a grab. Give him 30 yards there.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think
Oh, my God. You said I needed what?
Especially as we got towards the latter part of that. But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in the diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
She ain't
What's the
doing
old
that.
adage, be quick but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Who need to make sure we're safe?
You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with it on 4th and goal.
Now I would be surprised if they go for it. 3 points is not ideal. It's not what they want, but it's still only the first half. Take the 3 points and move on.
Did he drop that ball?
On 4th and goal, but that lines up incomplete. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing.
Pressure, and he's taken.
He said, "Oh Lord."
Daniels in there to get him for second.
You know you hate him.
Now on the year.
He ain't doing nothing about it.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Saying, "Oh Lord," ain't really helping. Like, I'm not there. Ain't there.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
You know he love you, right? He love his appearance. That's what I want to look at.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And the pressure gets to him again. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him.
Was you laughing at me? I'm the one that got the sack.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes,
it's caught.
What is the actual? You say what?
Very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. Partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Rodgers. To throw again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
How is this nigga reading everything that I'm in?
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. As his guys are in for 6. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 14-0.
Who you calling fat?
But he has lost a lot of weight now. Cause like his suits look.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
And he was like, "Yeah, I don't eat."
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taken a knee. And that's
about to say they spend a lot of money on fast food.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on second down is Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Derek Barnett in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
This nigga's nice, boy.
The Bears on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And she was like, no, you're not laughing at her. And I was like, I'm sorry, but it was funny.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Look at Washington as they come onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
I was just like, yo, Summer, wake up. Like, if you could see this right now, you'd be like, damn.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Mike Daniels in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
You have. He was at the funeral. You wasn't at the funeral.
So
you were at the funeral.
Britton Colquitt on the punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin.
I was talking about my daddy's funeral.
This is taken around the 12. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Bears take over. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
The dude that
punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the
he apologized to his daughter.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Flush down right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
She's white as all
get out. Tannehill. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
You got to catch that ball.
There jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just
Lord
shows
have
how
mercy.
difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And they'll say she's mixed. Okay, are y'all familiar with that little white girl named Vicky?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill.
25% black.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. So out now come the Redskins. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he connects with Ertz. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Looking downfield for Godwin. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up.
You tell you what.
Be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Here's Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Redskins are going to get it at the 20. And here come the Redskins now. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast on.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Oh, my God. So, have you ever
Hey, 626!
On 1st down, Rogers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
We were leaving, and everybody's rising getting there. And
so with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And Lambeau will put this one through. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rogers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Muhammad Wilkerson in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun, Rogers. Escaping the pressure right. Ertz over the middle.
Why am I not?
Is down to the 35-yard line. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Rogers. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
20!
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about
Air ball right back.
And the return will stop right around the 25. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10, and the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The drive starts with a run by Collins. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that?
There goes Alex Collins. Touchdown, Chicago. Alex Collins, 78 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Here's Tannehill, eluding the pressure right. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out the ball game. Here's a great example right there.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
it was so funny you made your part.
Even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there at 22. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and didn't do it very often.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Finally got it. That was it.
That pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Mike Daniels in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Hey, Mike Daniels is going ham this game.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Going left side, it's complete. 23 yards on the play. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Oh, that nigga's gonna throw for 600.
Which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's not a bad idea, not at all. You've got a bunch of defenders reeling a little bit back on their heels after just giving up a big play. You take another shot and hope to complete it. In this case, though, it falls incomplete.
Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
Hey, this nigga hurt.
23 yards on the play.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Rodgers going to throw. And this is taken.
Come on, Gil.
Redskins touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
Brendan, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
It's Patrick Robinson there on the stop.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Hey, 20. 50.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. They'll try to get something going with Ty Montgomery. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle made by Demarius Randall. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And incomplete here on third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on fourth down. And the Bears will get the football back. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory. but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
He
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense.
And got his man complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Deshaun Jackson scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Bears cut into that lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now Tannehill. Flushed out right.
Nigga, why are you moving?
There, incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdown.
Mohamed Sanu with nobody ahead of him. Touchdown, Washington. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Dang, that was stupid.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers, they probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
I still got to do my lesson plan. I'm trying to get 10:29. I'm getting smacked.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Harris has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Tannehill forced out to his left. Going deep here for Stills.
Yes, sir.
Into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 55 yards. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys.
And he Chicago. Ryan Tannehill, his second touchdown of the night, and the Bears get a bit closer. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. He goes underneath to Ingram. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Now Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers going to throw again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Did you punt the ball?
Throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Let's go, hey, let's go, come on.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Back to throw, Tannehill. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Not that.
23 yards on the play.
What you write?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
What you writing?
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Mike Daniels in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Hurts has it left side. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot.
And that's caught inside the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Derek Barnett in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Tannehill on 1st down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go.
But I think the ball's out, and the Redskins scoop it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Yeah,
without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Here's Rodgers. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, and he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
I'm like, Daniels again.
Daniels in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. Now Rodgers. A breakdown defensively there as this
Come on, man.
set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaul.